Welcome, friends and beaders. I hope you are having a wonderful day today. This is Cindy with Oak Hill Family Farms. We've had a number of questions about how to add the warp threads to our beading looms. So today I wanted to do a quick video about how to do that. Before I get started, I just wanted to mention that we do currently offer 3 different sizes. We have the original, the big girl, and also a mini loom, which is what's sitting in front of me today. Just know that the threading process is exactly the same. The design is all the same on each one. It's just a size difference. So you'll use the exact same process, whether you're using a mini like is in front of me or a big girl. Also, there's going to be lots of discussion out there about thread. I'm not going to go into a whole lot about that today. There are lots of great threads available out there. And in all reality, it's just going to come down to your preference of which one you like and which one you feel best fits into your beading style and budget. So whichever one you choose to use, the process again is going to be exactly the same. So you'll notice that with this bead loom, our threaded rod has grooves. And your thread is actually going to slip in between each one of the threads on the threaded rod. And that's going to help keep your threads separated from each other while you're in the beading process. So to start out, we're just going to start with a simple overhand knot. I actually like to use the surgeon's knot, so I cross it over and then I go through once and then twice. And that's how I get my knot started. I got it once there and I'm going to go twice. So now I just have a loop and I'm just going to slip that over the screw here on the bottom. Now you can start from the bottom and work towards the top, or you can start from the top and work towards the bottom. That's simply a matter of comfort. Do whatever is most comfortable for you. I actually find that I do it different from one project to the next. So it's certainly not something that you have to do exactly the same every single time either. So just tie a nice secure knot. This end is going to end up being excess from the end of your project when you're done. And so this is going to end up getting cut off. So you don't need to worry about that too terribly much. Now, if your project is, let's say your project is 5 beads wide, you're going to end up needing to add 6 strings or 6 threads to your loom. And that will ensure that there is a thread on both the inside and the outside of every single bead channel. So once you've got your knot tied, then you're just going to take your thread, you're going to slip it into one of the grooves on your threaded rod, and you're going to bring it all the way from either the top to the bottom or vice versa, bottom to the top, whichever you feel is the most comfortable. Try and get it in a nice straight line. It's not terribly life-threatening if it gets off 1 or 2 threads. That's not a real big deal. But you get all the way up to the top, slip it through another groove, and wrap your thread around one of those screws. And then you just come back down. You put your thread in the next groove on your threaded rod, all the way down to the bottom, and then back around your screw. And you just keep going. So for instance, if my bracelet that I'm making today is 5 beads wide, I'm going to need 6 threads. You can see now that I have 3 here, so I'm going to need 3 more. And you just keep going like this until you have the number of threads that you need. So that's 4. This is number 5. And finally number 6. And you just wrap them around the screw. Now some people actually do recommend that you double up your outside threads. I find that that does add some stability to my project, and it makes it a little bit more firm when you're going to end it off. So to do that, you just run your thread through that same last channel one more time. So you've actually got 2 threads in this groove, and you're going to do the same on the other side. And you come down, and we're just at the bottom now. So then what you can do is you can just tie another knot on the bottom. So I'm just going to cut my thread and tie another knot here to secure this to the bottom screw. Again, I'm going to do a surgeon's knot. I've gone through once. I'm going to go through twice, and I'm going to pull it tight. And just to make sure it's not going anywhere, one more time. Once, twice, and pull it tight. And just like that, we have all of our warp threads added to our bead loom, and we're ready to get started beading. If you have any more questions, or if you're looking for some additional ideas or instructions, feel free to comment below and we'll be happy to put out some additional videos. We hope you are terribly happy with your bead loom from Oak Hill Family Farm. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Have a great day.